Did you know that 97% of women judge your entire potential as a partner within the exact first 7 seconds of meeting you? Think about that for a moment. 7 seconds is all the time you get before her subconscious mind completely categorizes who you are, where you rank, and whether you are worth her time. It has absolutely nothing to do with the size of your bank account, the brand of clothes you wear, or the generic looks you were born with. Instead, her brain runs an instant, deeply hardwired biological scan on your body language. She is tracking the alignment of your spine, the stillness of your shoulders, the unwavering focus of your eyes, and the raw, unpolished confidence that breathes out of your very presence. It is a primal survival mechanism designed to separate high value leaders from passive followers in the blink of an eye. When you walk into a room with slumped shoulders, darting eyes, or a hesitant stride, you instantly lose this critical game before you even open your mouth to speak. Fumbling with your keys, looking down at the floor, or shifting your weight nervously are immediate, silent red flags. Her subconscious registers these tiny micro movements as weakness, anxiety, and a total lack of self assuredness. Once that internal switch flips to uninterested, it becomes nearly impossible to reverse. You can have the most brilliant mind, the kindest heart, and the best sense of humor on the planet, but none of it will ever matter. You have already failed the initial 7 second test, which means you are instantly filed away as just another invisible face in the crowd, permanently locked out of her radar. To win this silent battle, you must learn to command the space around you the very moment you appear. Standing tall with an open chest, moving with deliberate, unhurried purpose, and holding direct, comfortable eye contact sends a massive wave of psychological signals that scream security and power. This kind of physical control tells her brain that you are a man who is entirely comfortable in his own skin, a man who does not seek permission or validation from anyone. This instant display of masculine energy acts like a magnet, forcing her attention entirely on you. By mastering these first 7 seconds, you bypass all her logical defenses and speak straight to her primal instincts, establishing yourself as a dominant, high value choice before a single word is ever spoken. The modern dating landscape is completely broken, and almost every single person using it knows it. Right now, a staggering 7 out of 10 women who actively use dating apps to meet men openly admit to deeply regretting their choices. They are utterly exhausted by the endless, mind numbing cycle of swiping left and right, dealing with deceptive catfishes who look nothing like their profiles, and enduring incredibly dry, low effort conversations that lead absolutely nowhere. These women are suffering from a profound digital fatigue because the apps have turned human connection into a cheap, superficial game. They go out on dates expecting a real spark, only to find men who are anxious, socially awkward, and completely detached from reality. The severe lack of genuine, real world masculinity on these platforms has left women feeling deeply unsatisfied, lonely, and highly skeptical of every notification that pops up on their screens. This massive wave of widespread digital regret creates an unprecedented golden opportunity for you, but only if you know exactly how to step outside the broken system and stand out from the noise. While millions of average men are hiding behind glowing phone screens, sending the exact same generic opening lines and begging for a shred of attention, you can win by doing the exact opposite. When a woman is constantly disappointed by the weak, passive behavior she encounters online, her standard for what is attractive actually changes. She becomes desperate for something real. She is practically praying to encounter a man who has the courage to look her in the eyes in public, strike up a captivating conversation, and command her attention with absolute clarity and confidence. By refusing to blend into the sea of desperate digital profiles, you immediately position yourself as a rare, premium option. You become the refreshing exception to the rule that she has been searching for. When you bypass the apps and bring genuine, grounded masculine energy into the real world, you instantly cut through all her defenses. She doesn't want another digital pen pal or another disappointing internet date. She wants a real, assertive man who knows how to navigate the physical world with purpose. This massive breakdown in modern dating means that the bar has never been lower. And by simply showing up with authentic confidence, you can easily claim the rewards that 90% of men are completely missing out on. To win big in a world completely full of exhausted and regretful online daters, you have to stop playing the game by everyone else's rules and master the primal psychological triggers that never age. These timeless triggers are absolute confidence and deep mystery. While physical attraction is highly superficial and changes drastically over time, a woman's deep seated psychological craving for a grounded, high value man remains absolutely permanent. This craving is hardwired into her biology. Most men completely ruin their chances by being an open book, laying all their cards on the table instantly, and desperately begging for approval through a screen. They text all day long, double post when they get ignored, and make themselves completely available, which instantly kills any sense of excitement or curiosity. The moment you stop chasing validation online and start commanding respect in person, everything changes. Her subconscious mind automatically flags you as a rare, premium choice because you are acting like a prize, not a pursuer. You do this by deliberately creating a sense of mystery around who you are. You don't tell your entire life story in the first 10 minutes. You don't over explain yourself, and you never appear desperate for her attention. Instead, you let your actions speak louder than your words. When you couple this quiet air of mystery with unshakable, grounded confidence, the kind of presence where you are entirely comfortable with silence and completely secure in your own worth, you trigger an intense psychological response that she cannot ignore. This shift in your behavior flips an internal switch in her mind. Because you aren't chasing her like every other generic guy in her direct messages, her brain immediately concludes that you must have a high social value. She starts wondering why you are so calm, what you are thinking, and what it takes to actually win your approval. By shifting your energy away from digital desperation and focusing entirely on real world respect, you become an addictive puzzle that she actively wants to solve. You are no longer just another option in her phone. You are a dominant, intriguing presence right in front of her, fulfilling a deep psychological need for a strong, certain man that no dating app could ever satisfy. If these powerful psychological insights hit home and opened your eyes to how the dating world actually works, then do not keep this hidden knowledge to yourself. Take action right now by hitting that like button to lock in what you just learned, and immediately share this video with a friend who is still trapped in the matrix, swiping endlessly and losing his mind over broken dating apps. We all have that one friend who is completely blind to these rules and desperately needs to wake up, stop chasing validation, and reclaim his masculine power in the real world. By liking and sharing, you aren't just supporting the channel, you are actively throwing a lifeline to another man who is drowning in the digital noise, helping him realize his true worth and completely change his approach to modern relationships. But absolutely do not stop your progress here, because this is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to mastering human nature. True power belongs to the men who understand the hidden mechanics of the mind, which is exactly why you need to click and watch our next video right this second. In that video, we are going to dive significantly deeper into the dark, hidden psychological facts that quietly control all human behavior, dictating why people act the way they do, how they make decisions, and how you can spot these patterns before anyone else does. If you walk away now, you are weaving your social success entirely up to chance. But if you keep watching, you will gain an unfair advantage in every single room you walk into. Do not let this momentum slide. The men who dominate in life are the ones who continuously stack knowledge and apply it immediately, while the rest simply scroll past and forget everything 2 minutes later. Take control of your social intelligence right now by moving straight into the next breakdown. Watch the video on your screen immediately. Unlock the secrets of behavioral psychology and start using these invisible triggers to your absolute advantage starting today.